Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting my analysis on one of Kevin Kelly's 12 technologies forces from his book, The Inevitable, specifically focusing on accessing and its transformating impact on the transportation industry. This presentation will explore how we are shifting from a society that owns vehicles to one that simply access transportation when needed. In my slide introduction, Kevin Kelly's introduced accesses as a fundamental shift in how we consume resources. Rather than owning assets, we are moving towards instant on-demand access in transportation. This means we no longer needed to own a car to have mobility. Through smartphone apps, we can access rides within minutes. We use bikes or scooters for short trips and seamlessly switch between different transportation modes. This force is reshaping not just how we move, but how we think about mobility itself. In my third slide, current market impact. The ride-sharing revolution demonstrates the massive scale of this transportation. The global market has reached over $131 billion in 2024, and it's projected to nearly quadruple by 2033. In the United States alone, the market trades at $28.5 billion with steady annual growth. What's remarkable is that 85% of bookings now happen through online platforms, showing how completely digital technology has transformed this industry. Major players like Uber and Lyft have become household names, while over 80 companies are actively testing autonomous vehicles to further advance the successes model. In my next slide, mobility as a service. Mobility as a service or MaaS represents that next evolution of the accessing force. Instead of using separate apps for buses, trains, ride shares, and bike rentals, MaaS platforms integrated everything into one seamless experience. The global market is experiencing explosive growth, expanding from $532 billion in 2025 to a projected $1.7 trillion by 2032. Asia Pacific leads this adoption with over $184 billion invested in 2024. These platforms use artificial intelligence to optimize routes, combine different transportation modes efficiently, and offer flexible payment options from subscription to pay-as-you-go models. My fifth slide, autonomous vehicles. We are now witnessing autonomous vehicles transitions from science fiction to reality. In 2024, approximately 54 million cars have some form of autonomous technology, and over 1,400 self-driving vehicles are being tested globally. Companies like Mercedes and Audi already offer level 3 autonomy commercially, while Waymo and Cruise operate robotaxis in several American cities. Looking ahead, experts predict that by 2030, 95% of new vehicles will feature level 4 or 5 automation modalities. This technology promises to reduce traffic emissions by 90% and to prevent 94% of accidents caused by human error, making transportation safer and more sustainable. My sixth slide is about positive impacts. The benefits of this accessing transportation are substantial across multiple dimensions. Economically, people save money by avoiding car ownership costs like parking, insurance, and maintenance, while McKinsey estimates autonomous driving alone could generate up to $400 billion in new revenue by 2035. Environmentally, shared rides reduce carbon emissions. Electric vehicles are being integrated into fleets, and cities can reclaim parking spaces for green areas. Socially, this democratizes mobility, by providing transportation options for elderly and disabled individuals, improving access to underserved communities, potentially reducing traffic congestions by 26% and making roads significantly safer through automation. My seventh slide, negative impacts on challenges. However, this transportation isn't without serious challenges. Economically, we are seeing job displacement affecting millions of taxi and truck drivers, while traditional automotive manufacturers face disruptions. Consumers deal with pricing volatility and surge pricing issues, and massive infrastructure investment are required. Safety and security concerns include cybersecurity, vulnerabilities, and connected vehicles, data privacy issues with constant location tracking, gaps in regulatory oversight, and unresolved liability questions when accident occurs. Socially, there is a digital divide accelerating. Those who aren't tech savvy, service availability remains contracted in urban areas, and we are seeing decreased physically actively as people rely on door-to-door transportation. My eighth slide is about future vision. Near-term level 3 automation spreads widely, mass integrates into 150 plus cities, and electrical vehicles dominate fleets by 2028. Long-term robotaxis become a mainstream. AI forecasts demand dynamically, and blockchain creates new ecosystems by 2035. Kelly's vision realizes where accessing replaces ownership, transportation becomes utility-like, and the cities operates as sustainable ecosystems. My last slide in conclusion, the accessing force is fundamentally revolutionizing how we think about and use transportation. Ride sharing and mobility as a service are leading the current transportation, while autonomous vehicles represent the next major evolutionary step. Although challenges exist around employment, privacy, and equity, the overall benefits of safer, more efficient, and more sustainable transportation outweigh these concerns when proper regulations are implemented. As Kelly predicted, the future truly is not about what we own, but what we can access precisely when we need it. This shift will make car ownership increasingly unnecessary, establish multimodal mobility as our default choice, and create transportation systems that are both technology and advanced and environmentally responsible.